lovely hammock. And this is my favorite place to be in the house. You can sleep here, read books, kill a couple hours of good time just swinging in the hammock. And you can see here I have the thatch roof. And since I have this thatched roof, there are all kinds of bugs that come and crawl in here. So if you're sleeping in the hammock sometimes, you'll have cockroaches falling down off the thatch roof, falling in your hammock. Had a spider crawl down a web and nail me in the hammock. That was kind of scary. And it's a great place to sit and look for tarantulas. I've had a couple tarantulas now. Seen one kind of crawling through here. Another one that was kind of living up here for a while, and I actually had to kill it because it started crawling across this railing right here going towards my bed. And that is a no-no. Speaking of the animals, you can also see I have a little mouse trap there. Those things have terrorized my house. I set a peanut in the trap one night, and I actually taped it to the lever, and the rat managed to take the peanut without setting off the rat trap. So these rats here are unbelievably smart. It's ridiculous. But I'll get to that a little bit more later. If you've been following the blog, you know about this. You can see that dark spot on the roof up there. That's where the termite nest was. It protruded down about a good foot, and you can see that they undid the thatch right here on some of the lacing on the thatch roof right there. It took me and the captain a good 5 hours to knock it down, knock down the nest, and then we were still picking away because they were just all over the place. It was pretty brutal. But that was a fun day. And then we come to the infamous meat buckets down below. Got about 8 or 9 of these. If you've seen the video of me cleaning them, these are the buckets. They had corned beef navel in them before. And then we come to the staple of the Peace Corps diet, peanut butter. And so here are all the peanut butter jars that I have eaten in the country. So far I've finished off 5 of these, and I'm through half of 2 of them. One of my personal development goals here in the Peace Corps is to eat every brand of peanut butter that Suriname has to offer. And I think I'm already about 3/4 of the way through, so I will be accepting imports if anybody would like to send those. Moving on, we come to the cooking place, my little kitchen in my living room. Got my little stove here, some utensils, pots, pans, all that good stuff. Made a couple pretty solid meals so far. I've been trying to learn how to cook some new stuff. Made lentil and split pea soups, fried up some plantains one day, put some cinnamon and sugar on them. Those are pretty awesome. I got fancy one night, made a top ramen tuna noodle casserole. It's pretty sweet. And then I've learned how to make some homemade pancakes, and as well as fried coconut pancakes, which I learned how to make in the last place I stayed, in Broco Pondo. One of the language teachers taught us how to make that, and those are excellent. Moving on, we'll go to the bookshelf. And at the bookshelf, we've got quite the collection going here of language books, gardening books, Bibles. Got a book on Lincoln, Hemingway, London, Life of Pi, Gabriel Garcia Marquez. I've already read 100 Years of Solitude, Tuesdays with Maury, the Dale Carnegie book that the last Peace Corps volunteer left. That was pretty awesome. And the book on the Dalai Lama. And right now, coming over to this table, reading a little development book, The End of Poverty by Jeff Sachs. Pretty good one to read right before the start of, before I really start my work. Put things in perspective about what's needed. It's a good book. If you get the chance to read it, you should read it. Here's another little world map that I've got. The Peace Corps gave me this one. And here is a road map of the United States. The last Peace Corps volunteer left. You can see he's got his little road trip planned out. Looks like it's going to be a fun one. Going to go visit some of the old Peace Corps volunteers. Here's my water filter. I'm not really sure it filters too well, though. Water tastes a little murky. And here's all the rest of the junk that I've thrown around in my room. And coming over to this last shelf in the back of the house, in the corner of the house, got all my brooms, some gardening utensils, my little fishing hook right here. Just a little stick some girl made for me. It's got a little line on the end. I got some hooks that I use. There's Uno, an international favorite. And there's a candle. I'm going to point this out because there's been some questions about when I get electricity. And so when I first came here, it was only 7 to 10 o'clock. And occasionally I throw the candle on once the electricity went out. But now we've been getting regular electricity from about 6 to 12 at night. So it's been pretty nice. I really haven't had to use the candle more than once or twice. Moving to the back of the house. You can see I got the Suriname and American flags that I go under every day. Moving to the back of the house, got the guitar, which is a necessary addition. A couple of hacky sacks, a couple other things, art stuff. This is my makeshift dresser right here, actually. You open this up, keep a couple pairs of pants, socks, underwear, all that good stuff. Got to keep it closed though, so none of the bugs go in. Cockroaches crawl everywhere, man. Coming over here, got the table with the bygone, the bop right here. This is coming handy for shooing off the bats. I had a bat in my house. Kind of like to come up through there. It would chill up on the roof. So I took a broom one night and started swatting it and sprayed it with a little bygone, and it hasn't come back since, luckily. Hoping I don't jinx that one. Other things I got, staple gun, awesome. Got a Roots Foundation CD. If you've seen the video of the guy playing guitar, Redemption Song, that's his band. The album is called Juda Umi. And here's the bed where I have all my sweet Mefloquine dreams. You can imagine how great those are. And I think we'll go last but not least with the most important thing in the house. Keep it behind the bed, safely protected, just in case of emergencies as well. When bats and rats come in here at night, this is their worst enemy, the machete. And I've had some great fun with this. I had two rats come in one night, and they started crawling across these railings above my bed. I was shining my flashlight here, a little headlamp that I got from John and Renee, which is coming great handy for chasing the rats. So I shined it up here in this corner. I could see the rats running across. Could then hear them coming over here to my meat buckets, and I had some rice cakes that had been left out, still in the packaging though. They chewed through the packaging, started eating the rice cakes, and I chased them out. Come out here. They're sitting on these poles right here, and I got my headlamps, only got my underwear on. It's like 4 in the morning, and I take my machete, whack! Just missed them. So they're running back through the house, coming in here, and I'm trying to chase them around. Mind you, it's still 4 in the morning, maybe 4:15 now. And I'm running around like a madman with a headlamp and machete, chasing them down the path here, chasing them all through the house. And that'll be my nights occasionally. And so, wrapping up, this is my house. I hope you enjoyed the little tour. Maybe I'll get lucky and they'll put this on MTV Cribs or something. You never know. It's a pretty sweet house. Anyways, I enjoyed making the video. Hope you enjoyed it as well. And hopefully everyone will keep in touch. Peace.